So in the mind of the person who composes these dramas every year, what we like to do is we like to do what if. What if? What if there had been an official investigation of the disappearance of the body of Jesus Christ? What if? What would that investigation have found? What would it have yielded? That's what we're going to look at this morning. Because there are so many people in the world who say, well, you know, it doesn't really matter if Jesus rose from the dead or not. I mean, he taught us all these wonderful things. He gave us all this fantastic wisdom to live by. That's really great. You know, and then what does it really matter if the disciples came in the middle of the night and stole the body? What does it really matter? But it matters. And it matters more than the people who hold those beliefs. It matters more than they know. But can it be proven? That's the point of our drama this morning. And it is called Just the Facts. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a million stories in every city. Jerusalem is no exception. The story you're about to see is true. It is based on actual events. None of the names of the innocent or the guilty have been changed.
I'm Saul Venn. I'm a private investigator. I have a license. This is my partner, Catherine Champ.
But you can call me Cat. Catch 'em? Mostly I'm the better half of our team.
We'll look into that.
Them and Chim, private investigators, we solve them and catch them. How may I help you? Yes, sir. Yes, just a minute, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, we've been very busy here in Jerusalem over the Passover, working overtime, you know, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, things like that, Yep. Mary Magdalene. Yes, that sounds familiar, Yes, sir, and we'll get right on it.
Here's her file. Looks like the police dealt with her a few days ago for disturbing the peace at a public execution, but they didn't book her. I recognize her photo, though. We've dealt with her before. She had what we call a checkered past. Her rap sheet is so long, it stretched from here to the Red Sea. But, you know, there's nothing here for the past 3.5 years.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. We need to get over to Mary Magdalene and get some information.
Get information? About what? What's going on?
There's a missing body, and we've been assigned the job of finding it.
Oh.
Well, let's go.
I wonder who that could be. Hello, please come in.
Ma'am, I'm Saul Venn. I'm a PI. I have a license.
Mommy.
This is my partner, Cat Chin. Are you Mary Magdalene?
Yes. You called the precinct. I did? Yes, ma'am. About a stolen body.
Oh, yes. I didn't, but one of my friends did.
Please have a seat. Ladies.
We're ready to hear your story. We're listening.
Oh, yes, of course. You might not remember me, but I was at the crucifixion.
We remember, disturbing the peace.
Yeah, I guess I was pretty emotional. Oh, Mary, it's all right. We were all upset.
It's understandable.
We're still listening.
Oh, yes. Well, my friends, Salome and Miriam and I were headed down to the tomb.
Where
Jesus, who was executed last Friday, where his body was.
Now, that would be Jesus of Nazareth, correct?
That's right.
Well, then, what happened next?
Just as we arrived at the tomb, we saw this blinding light, and there was an angel sitting right on top of the tomb. And the stone was rolled away.
Rolled away? Why, that stone had to wait half a time.
That's an interesting story, ladies. Any witnesses?
Just us. And the guards, I think.
Guards?
What guards?
Well, we don't really know what happened to them. Our only concern was Jesus' body in the tomb.
And why were you going to that tomb?
We had spices and oils. We were going to anoint his body.
And how exactly were you going to unseal the tomb?
We were discussing that very thing as we walked. We were still so upset. What difference does it make anyways? Jesus' body was gone.
And what makes you think that his body, Jesus' body, was in that tomb?
I watched Joseph of Arimathea and the others place his body in there. I saw it with my own eyes. Ask them yourself.
We'll check it out.
Just a few routine questions, ma'am.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm sorry.
Let me get this straight. The stone blocking the entrance to the tomb was already rolled away when you three arrived. And you ladies were the only ones there. The guards, I guess, were gone, and Jesus' body was gone.
Yes. And no.
The facts. Ladies, just the facts.
Well, the two of us, we rushed off to tell the others that someone had taken away our Lord. Except me. I turned back and saw someone standing there.
Who was it? Do you know his name?
Yes, I do. His name is Jesus.
Ma'am, are you certain?
Oh, yes. He called me by my name.
This is it, the Jerusalem Watering Wall.
Man,
The place where the soldiers hang out.
Busy here.
Yeah.
Let's look around.
Two more. What are you going around? Wait a second. What are you doing? We don't know who these guys are. They look like the law. We stop, Mary. Who cares? We with the jackpot. None of this went down the way it was supposed to. If the truth came out, we're dead men. The truth? Who would believe the truth? Come to it. No.
We've got a couple of questions for you two.
Who are you?
I'm Saul Lynn, private investigator. I have a license. So, this is my partner, Kat Chandler.
What do you guys want with us?
Well, we need to know where you two were the morning of the first day of the week.
I was standing guard.
Right, that was then.
I was standing guard. Well, look. He was sleeping. I was standing guard. It's not a big deal. It was his turn to rest. Yeah.
Excuse me, it is a big deal. You see, solid evidence that you two were on guard that morning at Jesus' tomb. And now, we have a missing body.
And you two are going to tell us what happened to it.
Not much to tell. His disciples stole the body. That's right.
Well, why didn't you stop them?
Well, we told you. We were asleep. Told you. No, one at a time.
Well, why didn't you wake him?
And if you were asleep, how do you know what happened?
How do I know?
And how do you know it was the disciples that stole the body?
Then why didn't you go after them?
I don't know. The light was so bright.
Light? What light?
We don't know what happened. We both passed out. Shut up already!
One last question. Isn't sleeping at your post punishable by death?
Leave us alone now. Who else, Caiaphas? Said shut up! That's enough! We're done!
Looks like it. Peter, John, have a seat.
Gentlemen, we just have a few routine questions.
Are you two followers of this Jesus of Nazareth?
Yes, we are followers of Jesus.
Don't I recognize you? Didn't we question you right before the crucifixion?
Yeah, that was me.
And you denied being his followers then, yet now you claim otherwise? How do we know what to believe?
And where were you the morning of the first day of the week?
Look, he's telling the truth. He is a follower. He was with me in the upper room.
Well, can anyone corroborate? Can anyone support your story?
All the disciples,
All of us.
except Thomas.
Thomas. So Thomas could have been at the tomb.
Could Thomas have stolen the body?
Doubt it.
You were saying,
Well, we were hiding out.
Why were you hiding?
They just killed Jesus, and we thought for sure he'd be coming for us next.
so what then did happen next?
Well, a couple of women came and told us that Jesus' body was missing, and an angel come down and told him he'd been risen from the dead.
An angel?
Yes, an angel.
And we ran to the tomb. I got there first.
Actually, I got there first.
No, I got there.
No, I got there first.
Give us the back.
Gentlemen, just the back.
Look! The linen clothes were just lying there by themselves. There was no body, just burial clothes.
It's strange, though.
What's strange?
The linen clothes that had wrapped his body, they were just lying there.
But his facial handkerchief was neatly folded and set in a place by itself.
That is interesting. If someone were going to steal the body, Why would they take the time to stop and fold up a handkerchief?
Well, we didn't know then, we know now.
That's why we didn't know what became of his body. But, like he said, we know now.
What? He is risen.
He is alive!
The facts. Just the facts.
We saw him face to face. We spoke with him.
We hugged him.
We touched him.
Did anyone else see him alive besides your band of 12?
Yes!
Well, then let's get their names.
There are too many to count.
Look, we're telling you the fact. Jesus died.
And now, he's alive.
We'll see about that.
Saul, seems pretty simple to me.
Cap, what are the facts?
All right, this is what we know for sure. Jesus of Nazareth was crucified. Joseph of Arimathea confirmed that Jesus' body was sealed in the tomb. A stone was rolled to block the entrance, and guards were on duty at the tomb for 3 days and nights. The women went there to anoint his body with oil and found the stone rolled away. Both the disciples and the women agreed that the tomb was empty when they got there. And the face handkerchief was neatly folded and put to the side. Witnesses confirm that the disciples weren't anywhere near the tomb all that morning or the night before. And the soldier story, it doesn't even go as far as a chariot without wheels.
And we know that the soldiers were paid off to say that the disciples stole the body.
Yeah? Oh, Pilate? He couldn't tell us anything.
Just washing his hands.
Oh, and the disciples, they are absolute about having seen him alive. And all the others we interviewed, they say they saw him too.
Cat, those are the facts.
Well, Saul, was he dead and then alive?
Looks that way.
Then there is no missing body. He is alive. He is risen.
Yes. That is a fact.
The story we've just seen is true. It is based on actual events. None of the names of the innocent or the guilty have been changed. There are a million stories in every city, but only one